There's a changing of the guard underway in the NHL. Yes, future Hall of Famers like Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin, who is inching ever closer to surpassing Gretzky's all-time career NHL goals record, are still giving fans something to tune in for. But a crop of rising talents are poised to dominate the narrative this season and beyond. Who will shape the storylines in the NHL's torch-passing era? Sit back, relax, and take this in. In the 2022-23 season, for the first time in nearly a decade, the top 10 scorers in the NHL were all 30 years old or younger, with the two youngest on the list, Jason Robertson of the Dallas Stars and Vancouver Canucks center Elias Pettersson, just 24 years old. They're part of a new cohort of NHL superstars on the block, and they're ready to take the mantle from the Crosbys and Ovechkins. While Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews are already well established as perennial all-stars and Hart Trophy contenders, neither has yet hoisted the Stanley Cup. This season could change that. Last year, McDavid, at just 26 years old, set a new career high with 64 goals and 153 points in 82 games, winning the Hart as league MVP for the third time and the Pearson Award for NHLPA Player of the Year for a fourth time. There's no indication that he's reached his high watermark yet, but McDavid's spoil has always been his team. Even after his standout performance in last year's regular season, the Edmonton Oilers fell to the Golden Knights in round 2 of the playoffs. This might be McDavid's best supporting cast to date, as the Oilers join the Leafs and Avalanche with the second shortest odds to win the Cup entering the year. The same could be said for Matthews, who signed a 4-year extension this past offseason that will earn him the highest average annual salary in the salary cap era starting next season. Matthews is certainly already one of the faces of the league, but the Leafs pushing beyond the second round would help change the narrative that's pegged him as a gifted scorer, but lacking the required postseason grit. And about those Avs, they'll be riding primarily on the backs of Mikko Rantanen and Nathan MacKinnon. Finland's Rantanen isn't the household name McDavid and Matthews are, but another 55-goal performance and a deep cup run for the Avs would certainly change that. Meanwhile, surging American sniper Tage Thompson could help the Sabres shake their unenviable distinction as the team with the NHL's longest active playoff drought. Thompson might have been a bit of a late bloomer, but his steady rise culminated in back-to-back 35-plus goal seasons, including a 47-goal, 94-point explosion in 2022-23. And over in Dallas, Jason Robertson, whose 109 points in 2022-23 were the second highest single-season total in franchise history, and Roope Hintz, who's coming off a 75-point season, are proving they're also worthy to take the mantle of NHL stardom. Then there's this year's rookie class, which is generating a lot of buzz. The hype surrounding Connor Bedard has been unavoidable, and there's no question that this 18-year-old rookie is the epitome of the sea change happening in the NHL right now. The Chicago Blackhawks successfully secured Bedard's services by winning the draft lottery, marking their first number 1 overall pick since selecting Patrick Kane in 2007. Kane is now an unrestricted free agent for the first time in his career and is yet to sign with the team following a hip surgery in June. Kane and Jonathan Toews were the last remaining players from the storied squads that led the Blackhawks to 3 Stanley Cup championships in 2010, 2013, and 2015. Bedard is a chance for the organization to hit the reset button in a big way, but he's got competition for the Calder Trophy. Adam Fantilli is also widely seen as the type of generational talent a franchise can hang its hopes on. He was selected 3rd overall in the 2023 draft by the Columbus Blue Jackets. Fantilli became just the 3rd freshman to win the Hobey Baker Award as the NCAA's top player in 2023. On the international stage, Fantilli helped Canada win gold at the 2023 World Junior Championship and IIHF World Championship. He was the youngest player on the team at Worlds, and his only goal of the tournament was actually a beauty that propelled Canada to the final. Don't expect the old guard to just roll over, with Ovechkin's goals tally remaining a storyline, the veteran Pence still looking feisty, and the Bruins and Lightning looking to extend their relevance despite aging cores and ample turnover. But the young guns have certainly arrived, and they're ready to bring the fireworks. Fans are in for a treat.